Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Shane from Guitar at Work. Glad to be here. Here's another classic. This is the Beatles, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, or George Harrison more accurately. A fantastic song and sort of required campfire fodder. So you definitely want this one in your repertoire. There's only two sections. There's a minor section and a major section. Let's tackle both of those. And it very much relies on a descending bass idea. So I went, that bass run? Hearing that descending bass line, that's pretty common, and you'll be able to sort of recirculate that idea into other songs for sure. If I put the proudly affiliated with Singer Sound here, I'll put the BeatBuddy on for a second, just play through the minor section. Oh, what? That's your minor section, and there's a major section we'll talk about as well. I'll send you, as always, to patreon.com/guitaratwork. Grab these sheets. I've got two sheets for you for this one. There's this actual song sheet, and then the detail sheet. It's got all your chord shapes, strumming patterns, and a little bit of lead stuff as well that we'll talk about toward the end. But I do want to thank you for coming back. All the thumbs up have meant the world here in YouTube land. I appreciate it very much, and all your comments, suggestions, complaints even. Trying a different left-hand angle on the camera. When I go to the close-up shot, I'm trying a different angle. There's a couple people told me that wasn't the best, and so just still working with that. It's hard when you're running it all yourself here, but hey, we'll get through it. So this is an A minor. This is the minor section first. A minor. Here we go. A minor. Like that, and I'll just quickly take you through some of these shapes. A minor. Now, A minor slash G is the second chord. A minor slash G. What does that mean? When you see a slash chord, and they're pretty popular, it means something's in the bass other than the root. What does that mean? Well, the bass is the lowest note. In an A minor, it's usually an A in the bass, usually. And A minor slash G means there's a G note in the bass. It's not complicated. I hope I haven't made it complicated there for you. Here's an A minor. Literally take an A minor, and my pinky's going to play this G note. That is an A minor with a G in the bass. That's what it means. It's not two chords. You don't go A minor then a G chord. It's A minor with a G in the bass. Now, if you're feeling like your pinky just doesn't go that way, it just does not work, get your wrist down like that. Get your wrist down and around, and that guy will come over like that. There you go. Now, it's a chord with that second chord, A minor slash G. If you just walked up to somebody and played that chord, it's pretty yucky, but remember, it relies on the motion, so it keeps tumbling to its left. So from A minor, talk about strum in a sec, and here's your A minor slash G. This guy here is D7 slash F sharp. I'll just pull them all up here so I don't go in the wrong order. Yeah, D7 slash F sharp is this guy. Okay. So the cool thing is your first finger and your ring finger, they stay put. I'm just going to get rid of my pinky and put my middle finger up here like that. That's a D7 slash F sharp. Again, you might find that a strange sound until it resolves to the next chord. In this case, an F. This guy here. I'm hearing this one on the record. That's your full bar F. And a lot of people are going to say, uh-oh, don't like that one. A lot of us in the early stages of bar chords, we get this kind of a sound like that. Of course. Now this is the hardest one to play because it's right on the first fret and there's so much tension there with the nut. So don't throw your back out. Remember, it's not all about squish power, right? It's not all about squish power and crushing it. I'm using my left arm. I'm pulling with my left shoulder here. Pulling with my left shoulder, so it's 40% squish and 60% pull, or maybe reverse that, and try to be right on the fret itself with this guy, and then roll it to your left. That might open it up. If you're getting, if you're getting 4 out of the 6 notes, you have a viable chord, and it'll just get better and better. I wouldn't sit there all day and do that. It's hard on the wrist like that, but try taking it off and getting there and get on there like that. That's the way to get at bar chords. Practice getting there. Thumb is nice and low. That's the one I hear in the record. I'll give you an alternative to that. You could just go to your garden variety F here. The only problem with that guy is you're not going to get the big juicy bass note that we're chasing on that chord. It sounds a little bit thin, but remember, levels of learning songs, you can still play the song with that lesser F chord and it's still going to sound good, right? So it may not be perfect, but while you're working away at this F in the background, you play this guy here. My favorite way to do it here, I'm going to play that garden variety F. I'm going to stand up my first finger. Instead of blocking 2 strings or barring 2 strings, I'm going to stand up my first finger, and I'm going to put my thumb over on the first fret. My thumb will pick up that big juicy bass note. And it's an F major 7th now because I've got the high E open, which I like. It's a bit more floaty sounding for me. So if in the time A minor, it is here. I like that major 7th in there. It's hard to hear it on the record if it's in there or not for me. There we go. And we're going back to A minor. Here's a G, D, and to an E. Well, that's all on your sheet. So I'm whipping by those. I know that's going quickly. We're just doing a quick overview of the chord shapes. That's the minor section. And it's going to go major. In the major section, it's this guy here. Here's an A major. That one there. And here's another bar chord. This song has your 3 most important bar chords. Here's a C sharp minor. Way up here. Look at the Roman numeral 4 in that chord diagram. That's telling you you're on the 4th fret with that bar. And then it's really just an A minor shape with different fingers. And it's the same as a B minor, if that helps you at all. It's the same shape as a B minor, just starting on the 4th fret. There you go. And here's your last type. Here's an F sharp minor. That's an F sharp minor. I'm on the 2nd fret there. Got my E minor shape there with the ring and pinky, and then boom. And I like to, it helps me anyway, to have my middle finger on top of my 1st finger. Ooh, give me a little extra squish there. There we go, F sharp minor. And it goes back to C sharp minor. I'm whipping through them, but they're on your sheet. We're going to go slowly in a sec. We'll do the slow play along and then a full speed play along in a sec. And I'm going to go down to B minor. There you go. And to an E. Yeah. So just quickly in time here. Here's an A. Here's the major section A. So 2nd line of your detail sheet. C sharp minor. F sharp minor. Back to C sharp minor. B minor. Here's an E coming. And there's your songs. That's 2 sections. We're going to go slowly in just a sec. Again, we've got a lot of great feedback on the play-alongs. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Let's do a slower play-along and then do a full speed play-along. I want to talk to you about the strumming pattern. I'm going to sit on an A minor here. It says bass, down, down, up, down, up. So here, what's the bass note? The bass note is the lowest note in the chord, the lowest available note. So you notice A minor, the low E string is X'd out. You're not supposed to hit that guy. So my first available string is the A string. And isolate him. That's my bass note. So when it says bass, that's what you do, bass. Now downstroke, and I won't include that bass note in the downstroke. You're going to hit it by accident, of course, sometimes. It's okay. But for detail's sake, I'm going to start it on the next string, on the D string, the strum. And then chicka, chicka is your down, up, down, up. So again, I'm going to sit on A minor, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, down, up, down, up. You get a good look at the strumming pattern in the first few seconds of the song. On the original recording, it's in the left channel. Even if you turn off your right speaker or take your right headphone out, you can hear the acoustic guitar very, very clearly in there. Then it gets kind of buried by all the other instruments, so it's hard to hear. But they're going bass, down, down, up, down, up. On the A minor / G, in the verse, your pinky's going on there again. Now that would be your bass note, because that string is not X'd out. So you go for the lowest available note in the chord. That's it, D7 / F sharp. Again, it's a big thick string. That's going to be your bass note. And the F, if you can do it, it's going to be that low note, low 6th string, etc. So then that way you're isolating the bass, and you can clearly hear it move. Whereas if you just strum it, it's buried. Now you can kind of hear it, but it's not as present as it could be. So again, the motif in this song is very much based on that descending riff. So hey, I know that's quick and dirty. Stop tape there if you need to, for sure. And we'll go. The song comes in at 114 beats a minute. What I'll do here, I'm going to take it down 20 points. 20 points, and that's all we're going to do. Head on. This is the BeatBuddy. Love this thing. Way more fun than a metronome. Yeah, you'll find links in the description below, and if you use the promo code GAW, that's Guitar at Work, GAW10, it'll get you 10% off. Helps to support the channel, I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun to talk to so many of you who have purchased them, having fun with them, and questions you might have. It's been a lot of fun. Toward the end of the video, I'll throw a scale at you. In case you want to jam over top, I'll do a loop with the AEROS Looper, which is an amazing piece of equipment, and the BeatBuddy and the AEROS Looper talk to each other. And it's just incredible. It's a seamless kind of a sound. Love it. And very, very easy to use. So if I come in at this speed here, it's going to play a big fill here. Start her up. 1, 2. So I'll just play it slowly through. including the intro. I'll play a verse, I'll play a minor verse and then a major verse, but I'll also do the intro in there. Ready? Here it comes. A 1, play along, 2, 3, A minor. Slash G, D7 or F sharp. Here's your F, whatever F you choose. A minor, G, D. Here's an E. Now here's your first verse, A minor. I look, G, over G, D7 slash F sharp, F, whichever one you choose, A minor, while my G, while my guitar, D, gently weeps, 1, 2, A minor coming, I look, slash G at the floor, D7 slash F sharp, F coming, it needs sweeping, A minor, still my G, still my guitar, C, oh, goes to C there, watch out, that's right, C, here's an E. Now here's the major section, A, do what you can, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, nobody told you, B minor, double B minor, stay there, how to unfold, here's an E coming, your love, A, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, no control you, B minor, they bought and sold, here's an E coming, oh you. Okay, now that, if you should be able to do that before we go into the full speed play along, and I'll just bring it back up here to the proper speed. When we have 2 bars of E at the end of the a major section, that's a long time, or anywhere there's 2 bars of E, putting your pinky on and off, 1, 2, 3, and 4, can help create some motion on a static chord. That's an E sus4, just something you can do. Each chord tends to have something that you can, embellish with. In this case, that's a good choice for sure. That's just pinky on and off, whenever you feel like it too. Whenever it feels there's no right or wrong place to do that. Okay, so the full speed play along here, going to go all the way through. Do what you can. Remember, play alongs are very much about recovery skills. So if you're going to miss something, wait for the next line or get to the next chord, whatever you have to do. I'll shout them out, and grab your sheets for patreon.com/guitaratwork. And I'll tell you, Patreon does not have to be a lifelong commitment. I've lost track of how many songs are up there. I'll count them up at some point, but there's tons of song sheets that you can grab, and we can do a bunch of play alongs together. So I hope you'll join us there, and it's a great little community we've got going there for sure. So I'll get this going here now. This is the proper speed, 114 beats per minute. Here's the BeatBuddy, 2, 3. Ready on an A minor in the intro, 2, 3, 4. A minor, slash G, D7 slash F sharp. Here's an F, whichever one you choose. A minor, G, D. A minor, first verse, minor, slash G, D7 slash F sharp. Here's an F coming, A minor, while my G, guitar, straight G there, D, gently weeps. Here's an E, A minor, and boom. Slash G, D7 slash F, F, it needs sweeping, A minor, G, still my guitar, there's a C, gently weeps, E coming, A major, C sharp minor, I don't know why, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, nobody told you, B minor, how to unfold, here's an E coming, your love. Double E, I'll put a pinky on, off, A1, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, someone controlled you, B minor, they bought and sold, here's an E coming, and you, pinky on and off, goes minor now, minor, A minor, look at the world, D7 over F sharp, F, it's turning, A minor, G coming while my guitar, here's a D coming, gently weeps, E, A minor, slash G, D7 slash sharp, F coming, must be learning, A minor, still my, G, guitar, C, watch out, E. Now instrumentals, just like a minor verse, A minor, big guitar solo here, G, D over F sharp, F, big guitar solo, A minor, G, D, here's an E, A minor, slash G, D7 slash F sharp, here's an F coming, A minor, G, C, E, A major, I don't know how, F sharp minor, back to C sharp minor, you were diverted, B minor, you were perverted, E, 2, A, C sharp minor, I don't know how, F sharp minor, you were C sharp minor inverted, B minor, again, E, going minor here again, A minor, go, I look, slash G, D7 slash F sharp, F coming, whichever one you can get to, A minor, G, wow my guitar, here's a D, E, Bill, A minor, I look, slash G, D7 slash sharp, F coming, A minor, G coming, still my guitar, C, E, outro, same thing, A minor, it's a minor verse, slash G, slash F sharp, F, A minor, G, D, E. Two more lines to go now, A minor, slash G, D7 slash F sharp, here's an F, A minor, G, C, E, yeah, it's an A minor, slash G, D7 slash F sharp, F, last time now, A minor, G, C, E, A minor. Now they're fading at that point. Good stuff. Hey, they're fading at that point, and so they're out of there. I hope you did okay with that. Now, the minor section, excuse me, the major section is especially tricky because if you're staring at that sheet, it's going from A, you're looking at your sheet now, C sharp minor, you may have to look at your neck, you probably do, well, most of us do, C sharp minor, boom, and then you lose your place. You'll get very used to that. That's not a difficult song to memorize, so only two sections, right? Just watch whether you're ending on a D or a C in that minor verse. Watch out for that, it's clearly on your sheet there. And sometimes at the end of sections there's an E, you might build it up. Gives a little bit of pressure or tension to repeat, right? And things like that are not usually written down, you know, but you'd rarely have the same strumming pattern through an entire song. It's kind of monotonous. So feel free to build it up. But if you're struggling with the basic chords, building it up may not occur to you, right? So there's all these different levels of knowing them. If you struggle badly on the bar chords, just throw a movie on, A, C sharp minor, A, C sharp minor, just go back and forth, C sharp minor, then you go C sharp minor, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, F. Really make a daily calisthenic out of it. You're learning a million songs when you're learning a song. You're learning a million different songs, so it's not just one song that you're putting all this effort into. Great. Now, for those of you that are always asking me about lead stuff, you're enjoying a lead, that is great. On your detail sheet, there's a scale, which I think a lot of us may already know. It's the A pentatonic minor, or actually the A blues scale in this case. I'm going to set up here. Here's the AEROS Looper. I'm just going to push Loop Studio, so it'll open up. There we go, that easy. And it talks to the drum machine. I am going to loop that minor section here. Loop the minor section, the first half of it anyway. And then I'll play the scale over top. Here is the scale all alone for a sec. Backwards too. There you go. That's toward the bottom of that detail sheet. On the very bottom line, you're hearing seeing what's called the extension, some people call it. I'm going to tuck my finger over. and you can combine the two. So you want to memorize that for sure. That's by far your most popular scale to improvise out of. You can play it on starting on any fret, so it's an absolute essential, and it'll take you a long way. There's other things you can do other than the blues scale in this particular song, and many other songs. But if you're new to improvising, it's good. It's a good one to use. I know. Let's talk a little bit about phrasing stuff. But let me get this loop going here. I'm going to go A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, L. Recording F, G, here's a D, and look, ma, no hands. Love the Aeros for the big graphic screen. You're seeing that big display, just gorgeous. And you can see when the loop it begins and ends, so it's very difficult to get lost. And you can add different parts, do whatever you want. Now if I play that scale over top of that, at first just a scale, no real musicality. Here comes the top, I'll wait for it. Here it comes. Backwards. Here's the extension. Yeah. I have a lot more luck when I rest my hand on the bridge here. I miss less strings. You may find that's the case. If you're out like that, you're going to find you have no control. But so many great players do exactly the opposite of what I just said. It's amazing. So, but try resting. See what you think. Now, phrasing. I'm just going to limit myself to the top 2 strings. Those 2. I only have 2 strings. Okay, here we go. Forces you to get creative. That's 4. You only have 4 notes there. Too often we learn the big scale and we just keep moving, which may not be as musical as just sitting around and go. So I'm going to use the G and the B strings now. Repeat something. Same idea. So when you repeat something over chords that are moving, it's like what you're repeating seems to change color against that background, right, that new chord. So I love that. So phrasing is everything. You don't have to keep moving. Here's the extension. 1, 2, 3. I'll repeat that. I like that. With variation. Original idea. Variation. Yeah. Just jam it out, jam it out. Improvising is, you can learn, there's a lot of, I agonized over whether to do the actual solo on a video, but there's a lot of great videos out there where people are teaching the exact solo that Eric Clapton played on this song. It's Clapton playing that, if you didn't know, on that Beatles song. So many great guys are doing it that I don't think it needs to be redone, but instead of learning the exact solo at first, maybe learn to improvise out of that scale, so that if you're just jamming around a campfire, you can do something, right? You can do something, and then as you're getting better and better, maybe learn the actual solo if it appeals to you. But at least with that scale, you can get something going and have some fun with it. So hey, I want to thank you for coming back. That's it for me, and great request. Thank you for this one, and I hope you're having fun with it. Don't let the bar chords discourage you, okay? Don't let them discourage you. If you just bought a guitar yesterday or something, this is probably not the song to start with. We've got some early beginner stuff, so check out the channel. I do appreciate you coming back. Thumbs up mean the world, and thank you to the good people at Singular Sound, the Aeros Looper, and the BeatBuddy. So much fun, and let me know if you pick one up and use the promo code GAW10 at checkout. It'll get you 10% off and helps to support the channel. Really appreciate it. It's been a great year, guys. So thanks a lot, and we will see you soon. Whoa.